Hello. Hello. Give me just a moment. I am doing some adjustments real quick. Yeah. Do. Hi. Happy Tuesday. Zephy's being a silly bun again, and she's on her Yumeshipping shenanigans again. Someone stop her. No, please don't. There we go. I had to make sure that I had to make sure that some of the tags were reset to the that I removed some of the tags because some of the in-game tags I didn't want those paragraphs showing up due to I don't want my audience feeling uncomfortable with those. Anywho, hi. I'm back with more Sensei. I like you so much, the silly little fandom game where I get to be a completely silly shipper of myself and my favorite gambler, Aventurine, who has some really gorgeous coworkers, by the way. Not count. He's got some like really gorgeous coworkers. But yeah. I totally didn't see Pearl, and Pearl is totally not on my list of characters to pull in Honkai Star Rail when she becomes available. Foaming at the mouth? No, I'm not. I'm not foaming at the mouth for that. No, 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 no. Anyway, I hope everyone's okay today. It's a little bit of a low energy day for me. So we're gonna do our best. It's a bit of a, I'm feeling like a lot better. I'm actually shocked that I have not been like, usually with my colds, I am like 90% of the time by this point, I am coughing out a lung and it's all nasty and gross, but I've somehow been completely ignoring that very fact of a cold. I've mostly been like congested and sniffly, so maybe I got like the lesser end of one. Maybe I got the lesser end of one. I could have probably have done like all the hullabaloo and screaming in the kangaroo court known as Phoenix Wright, but I decided to play Sensei I Like You So Much because I was kind of like feeling in the bit of a self-indulgent mood. Self-indulgent mood today. We do Shiny Hunt business on Thursday. And then Saturday, we're back to business with Persona 5 Royal, where I am still on the 100% schedule train. Choo choo! But hey, at least we're actually doing, at least we're doing some slight infiltration coming up. We are doing some very slight infiltration coming up, which is good. But yeah, other than that, it's a bit of a low-key day, low-key self-indulgent day for me. And my favorite character, he's kind of like essentially, I guess I would kind of call Adventuring my Blorbo at this point. Although I do want to make like OCs that are also my blorbows. Get some like actual OCs and like do some like genuine like OC canon shipping like a normal fan sometimes does with things. But yeah, we will see. Pet adventuring. Yippee is going to be here for the usual moral support because Yippee is just that sweet. He is. Even if you just stare into the abyss. You stare into the end of the night, Hildy? Hmm? You're fine. I'm fine. He's just a silly little guy. I'm actually tempted to like draw again. I'm gonna like do some practice offline as well. I still have the Yippee Trailblazers I still need to do. I have the Yippee Trailblazers I need to do. I might like do a new drawing of them. But yeah, I had like I made the Yippee and then out of just like a fun thing, I started the Trailblazers and then I completely zoned out and forgot about it. But I do have my drawing tablet. My drawing tablet is still sitting in my closet, so I just need to pull it out and genuinely work. But yeah. That's some stuff I kind of want to do. I want to do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I am working to try and get my solo D&D play off the ground. It's just a matter of I need to pick a day to like spend a few hours, playing pretend with myself, which out of context sounds like really, really weird. Then again, I guess you can say the same about, shaking dice by yourself. Goodness me. But no, I want to do like a little day where I kind of like sit and do that and I can kind of like iterate some adventures that were going on. I have ideas and it's just a matter of will these ideas come to fruition? Because part of me is like, I could just potentially write it and I could just do this and that. But also it's like I equally treat solo D&D sort of like a brainstorming / creative writing exercise. In my personal opinion, from what I've seen of it. You aren't being the storyteller, you're being the story writer, I think is the proper terminology for it. So it would also give me some like DM experience, which would be a little bit weird. Would I ever DM for actual group of people? Probably not. Unless it was like a silly, goofy one shot and I had like a year to prepare it. Unless I had like a simple like one shot module that I could do. But yeah. Oh, actually, that would be interesting. All right. I'm talking to myself. I'm being a silly person. I'm just kind of yapping. I'm doing my fill in the gap yaps. I do sound a lot better though. I genuinely do. I sound like a lot better. I feel like I sound like a lot clearer that I may not even need to worry about taking cough medicine tonight. That's good. That one was only just because there's like something stuck in the back of my throat. I have water. I think I have a hair caught in the back of my throat and I'm trying to get rid of it and it's not going down. But yeah. What can I talk about for next week? I suppose for next week, probably expect there not to be a stream on Saturday as I am going to be busy that day. But I will do my best to put in some like fun little side streams to do. Best thing for that is eating a slice of bread. That's funny. It's funny because I had bread with my soup. So it probably happened like after. Let's see. Yeah, next Saturday I'm going to be taking the day off because I have some stuff I got to do offline. And I'm going to do my best to try and at least I'll try to see if I can find the energy for 4 streams next week. That way we can kind of get some work done with Phoenix Wright. We can get some work done with Phoenix Wright. We can do, let's see. Depending on what happens on Thursday, we can see about continuing ZA for a little while. I will see what I can do. I have like a variety of games I still have yet to complete on this channel. I'm looking at Poppy Playtime and it's not because of the jump scares. I'm going to fully admit this. I may not finish Poppy Playtime only because the multitasking catnap fight is going to drive me up the wall. And when I get stressed out, I get like irate, and I don't like being irate when I'm online. Even though that's part of the fun. I think that's probably why is like I barely touch I like as much as I want to touch Elden Ring, I don't want to die. I don't want it because it's like I don't want to be stressed out. I like being cozy and sweet. I really do. Hello. Well, then again, next week we technically is wait. Due to the delay, I am like really off. Is the week after next that's going to be the release of 4.0 Honkai Star Rail? I don't know anymore. I lost track of the updates. But yeah, I could do like a little bit of Honkai Star Rail. It was just that we'd be feeding it into next week or the week after next. But yeah. I'm debating if I want to do 4 streams or if I want to keep it simple and low key. We keep it to Yes, you want to be playing Getting Over It too. Weirdly, okay, here's the thing. I think if there is a game that I would play that's considered a getting over it type of game, it would be the game of Sisyphus. I think it's just because the game of Sisyphus I could like kind of attempt to do, but there's this big caveat. There's a little caveat with that. The caveat being if I was to play something like that, I would have to be doing it for like a Memshi-thon or whatever it is, which would clock on time. And this Memshi-thon would have to be like certain days of the week because I do not have the time of day, unfortunately, to do very consistent regular times. As much as I would love it, but I don't. But the problem is like a subathon almost is like really fun to do, but or a donathon or whatever it is. It's like it's really fun to do, but it takes a lot of time and commitment, and Zephy does not have the one of those things. The commitment, yes. The time, not so much. But yeah, if I ever do that, it would be maybe we can do one for April. Okay, I will make a deal with people. Let's see, what day does April 1st land on? One sec. I'm actually gonna check my calendar. One sec. Because let me actually investigate my calendar because I could do this not like as an April 1st thing, just for giggles. Hello. One sec. I am checking my schedule real quick, or not my schedule, the calendar. Can I be a smart person? Yes, I can. I can be a very smart person. January, February, March, April. April 1st lands on a Wednesday. I could probably do a little bit of Game of Sisyphus or something on Wednesday. Maybe I'll do a Foddy-esque game on April 1st. Just for you guys. We will see. I will see how I'm feeling by then, because sometimes like life happens and I am just the participant. There is the one with the fish. There is the Foddy style game with the fish, and I might do that. I will, like I said, we'll see. Okay. But yeah, next week I'm not going to be around on Saturdays, but I am going to see how my energy levels are going to feel for a 4-stream week next week, so that way you guys don't feel a little too left out. So it would probably be a Monday. Wednesday. Oh, wow, wait, hang on. I gotta figure out my day. Oh, wait, I gotta figure out my days. Ooh, wait, 5 days. Oh, man. Mm, mm. Right, I'll have to think on that one because now I have to like configure the times, and I'm just like, oh boy, that's a okay. Yeah, I'll have to configure my times for next week. Anywho, that's Zephyr's yappy bladdies for next week. I'm a little out of practice. I think that week vacation both was a good thing and also a hindrance. Hindrance because I lost my ability to speak colloquially, and the other part is I got the cold literally after. Actually, it happened after Phoenix Wright when I caught my cold, but tomato tomato. It was in the same week. But yes, I think I'm ready to continue Sensei, I Like You So Much. For those that don't know what this game is, essentially it's like a fandom simulator game where you are essentially taking the seat of a fanfic writer of your favorite little ship. And for those who might not know this channel as well as anyone else, I like adventuring. And I've been staring at these two just hanging out on this digital computer screen. I am screenceptioning right now. I've been watching Aventurine literally go across the screen several times over, and I just think he's the most adorable little thing. I love it so much. So yeah, I am indulging myself. I am having a Yumeshipping day. He's so adorable. I made my version of myself, of course. Oh wait, my mouse isn't visible. Hang on. Gosh darn it. Why do I always forget the one important thing, and that's to make this cursor at least visible? Nah, it doesn't need to be visible, it's fine. Yeah, you guys can just see what I click. See? Hey. Pick her up and toss her around. Whee! Oh wait, I can't toss her like I can toss desktop mascots. I can't toss them like I can toss desktop mascots. Desktop mascots are fun to throw around. The issue is when they duplicate. When desktop mascots duplicate and start taking over your screen, that's when you kind of gotta worry, because then you have to like get rid of all of them. I wonder if they have an adventuring desktop mascot. We'll see. Anywho, I remember faintly where I left off last time. We first got started, we were essentially called out for having fanfics in our hard drive and leaving said hard drive in the middle of class. I am assuming when they say hard drive, they're probably talking about like a thumb drive or something of the sort. Because I cannot imagine taking like a portable, I can imagine maybe taking a portable hard drive to school. But for me, if it were me, if I was still going to school, I would take like a little stick drive, little thumb drive, with my laptop and call it good there. As thumb drives are a little bit easier to carry. Anyway, so we essentially spent like the rest of stream doing doing a little bit of gachapon. We've also done, let's see, what else have we done? We did a little bit of Ita bag designing, which was not very good. I am going to learn how to make better Ita bag because, of course, even though I'm a fan of things, Ita bags are the one thing I will never know about or how to do properly. But I also got some merch. Not me. Not me. If I had actual merch, this would not be. I would have a proper stream to announce that. I am halting that train of thought right there. If I got actual merchandise, I would find a way to actually announce that properly. But no, merch in the game for Avon Zephy, which is the ship name because I am not that creative with these ship names. Their little fandom name is called the Fortune Familiars. Because Aventurine makes a fortune, and I'm a sorceress, so I have familiars. It's all cute. And now we decided that, oh yeah, we'll like literally print a fanzine in a day. Which is not that difficult, actually. I remember, I think the last time I dropped off, I essentially was like looking at all the fun little covers. I think some of these are just so darn adorable. Oh, I think there's like one that I essentially like the most because it's very thematic. Let's see, where is it? Also, yes, we are going to be reading those fanfics out loud. Unfortunately, it's not like the same as writing a fanfic yourself. It's a very like, it's like scripted in a fashion. Ooh, Devil's Temptation. Oh, I look so cute. I have one. I think I need to. Oh, I already have one fantasy novel written. I just need to make another drama. Oh, that's how you unlock them. I'm trying to see, do I have any other ones unlocked? I don't think so. Rawr, I'm starving. Where's the one that I liked like a lot? I think this one's really cute. Writing Brush and the Veiled Fox is like a cute one. Where is it? Wasn't there? Oh, this one. Here it is. Fortune's Roulette. This is the one I want to have unlock eventually because it's so fitting for Aventurine and like it's cute. Like I said, all these things are really cute. I know they're just like it's essentially like stock. Well, not stock. What is the word I'm looking for? Is it stock or is it just where they repeat the same pose over and over again? They just replace them with your characters. I don't know how what that technically is. Maybe I'm silly. Anywho, enough about that. We're gonna go up into the library and we're gonna unlock the web record, which is become an animal. Hi-all. We're gonna get PR manager and we're going to get secret meetings. Yeah, we're gonna put these in there. We're gonna confirm printing for $10. Wow, if you can get that printed for 10 bucks. Animal, celebrity, and fluff. Again, these are so cute. Oh yeah, I forgot. I named myself Windbloom because Zephyr is technically wind. And I like flowers, so Windbloom. Also, Genshin Impact. I really love Genshin Impact's Windbloom flowers. I don't know why. I was a silly person. Still am. Hashtag promo, hashtag fansign, hashtag Gavenzep. Thank you, everyone. I finished it. New Zine web record, excuse me, is now available for pre-order. Please support it. How did you manage to do this in like literally half a day? Game, don't worry about it. I mean, you just, what is with that username? That's weird. That's cute. Okay. This is how much we printed, huh? Oh, if we can't sell these, we'll have to build a barn out of these and crash there. Quit worrying yourself. Get some good rest. We got a storm to weather tomorrow. What's it all about? It's essentially just like a fandom simulator where you are technically a fanfic writer for like your favorite ship. And because I'm a silly little goober, I have Aventurine and myself. Okay, good. Aventurine did not swing the baseball towards my face this time. Good. So cute. Let's see, 6 tasks to do. Ooh. Marriage first, love later. Ooh, that's an interesting one. Mission on modern. Let's see. Bickering couple and fluff. Curious. I'm actually looking at my commission list real quick. I don't think I have enough to I don't think I have enough time to do a commission because I think I'm supposed to like go to sleep. Marriage first, love later. Modern. Yeah, let's do I want to do the bickering couple and fluff or do I want to do modern? I think we'll do modern. We'll Go with that. Oh, I have to do that later, probably. Because it's technically 9. I should get some sleeps. Alright. How do I... Home, here we go. We just need to set out to home. Let's see. I think we'll definitely we'll play some games. Gain all that willpower. I'm actually doing like so well on this balancing act. Then we go to sleep. Oh wait, is it only 13? Wait, I thought it was... Oh, rest directly until evening. Oh, I have time to use. I'm dumb. Okay. Zephyr just was stupid. Okay. Commission on modern. Never mind, I can actually do a commission. My brain cells are not firing all off today. Can you imagine? All right, commission modern Avon Zephy. Nothing particular though. So let's see. Let's do a little bit of mole wandering. Let's do a little bit of that, and we'll do... Let's just... Should we wander? Wander for a little bit of a brainstorm, maybe? Or just vibing? Alright, let's leave. That might be late, so I did not have any time to write anything. Alright, we do a little hunk shoeing. One night has passed. I was dumb. A reminder of 89 days left until God knows what. Trendings are currently our hashtag crimes, hashtag angst. Dragon Quest. Ooh, I have my own plot. Please look at this. Angst ending is expected. Ooh. Fantasy and angst. Yo. I want to read Crimes at You with a fluff ending. Ooh, cute. Zephy's vlog background revealed Avon deleted after 2 hours. Acknowledged. Oh yeah, we're heading to a convention today, aren't we? Yes, we are. So I get to do a little bit of a fandom meetup, and I get to sell my zine over there for a little while. Is it zine or zine? I never figured it out. I think it's fanzine, like a magazine. I would say zine for some reason because it sounds like Vine. Oh, the convention is today. I rushed to Dojinshi just to start up a booth here. Little did I know. So many people. It's no ball game, but this is jaw-dropping already. I never knew there was this many Avon Zeph fans in this town before. Yeah, my self-indulgent shit, baby. My self-indulgent ship getting all the love. God, I'm gonna be only known for this, I swear to God. However, take a look at some exclusive Avon Zeph fanzines by Windbloom Sensei. Please stop hollering at everyone passing by. I knew nobody wanted a sushi filled with text only. I'm new to the game as well. Just cut it. You might take me as a hentai. Well, now, we did print a dozen copies, but so far we haven't gotten 10 sales yet. Oh yeah, we need to at least make some sales back. I must have done some terrible job. It's like kids' homework. It's soiling the Avon Zeph relationship. That's why nobody wants it. Burn the account. Yes, it's not too late to ditch my account yet. Oh god. I forget how indoorsy like the main character is a little bit, because she essentially was talking to like people, like someone who essentially is like so used to being like on her computer in fandom culture that speaking to IRL people is always a little weird for her. I was gonna say the West Side make me sound like, but I was like, no, I have some decent outside of game social skills. Usually. I'm just a very big introvert. It's so laggy in here. I can't load anything. Not even the home screen is there. Why are we still here? Just to suffer? Please turn off your negativity. How about this? We'll sit around for another 5 minutes. If nobody comes around, then say hi. We'll go outside and get ourselves some food, alright? I want garlic toast. Alright. We'll grab whatever you want today. Garlic toast would actually be kind of... Honestly, garlic bread, garlic toast is kind of crazy. I would not mind eating that. There's no need to be this beaten. It's not uncommon for a starter to sell only a handful of copies. Speaking of which, I am to blame as well. I didn't manage to tell you about the fan con in time, and you had to rush the whole thing without any prep time or hype. Nobody even knew when Bloom Sensei would be here herself for a book release, so... Yeah, you know, when you kind of do drop something like that at the last minute, and game logic or not, the idea of essentially printing out a fanzine with essentially just text is like asking a lot for a very sudden drop-in event. Greetings, is this Bloom Sensei's latest fanzine? Huh? Yeah? A copy, please. Oh yeah, here's the Zephy postcard I've been carrying. It's for you. I'm alive! Raven Zeph looks so cute. Oh my god, I'm a little devil. Oh my god, that's so cute. I'm glad you like it. Can I please take an extra copy? I'm not reselling this for profit. I'm meant for it. It's meant for a friend. IEND. Also, for those that don't know, this game is originally like Chinese. So like a lot of fandom culture slang and lingo is from China. And the localization / translation is a little rough around the edges. So if I point out or have a struggle with like a grammar mistake or a sentence structure doesn't sound right to me, yeah, that's why. I will do my best, but part of my brain is like, this is at least how I know I can somewhat I feel somewhat competent as a writer. I say as someone who does not write that often, or at least as a creative individual. Grind. Sorry, it's for a friend. I'd be happy if my work was up for some reselling, though. Hold up. I can't think like that. A copy for me as well. Bloom Sensei, there's a bit of something. Here's a bit of something. Please don't hate on it. Any more fanzines left? One for me, please. One for me. Please send my boba. Boba? Boboa? Oh, crap. I'm getting surrounded by a horde now. Look at them go. We're far from having enough copies. I told you to shoot for 100. I'll listen to you next time. Why, though? It's as if everyone in the room knows about my work all of a sudden. Yeah, this is a little fishy. Like, it's one thing to, like, have hype build up around it, but if your stall was, like, empty the entire time, and suddenly there's, like, a lot of people that are suddenly interested, I'm just like, okay. What's going on? Yeah, so things smell off. Well, let's turn over our stock, and I'll head out to see what's up. Fortune's Familiar General FanCon 2 open today. All Fortune's Familiar related characters and ships are welcome. Sell fanzines. So, let's see. I can select the tray according to the customer's order, click and deliver fanzines and the change. Oh god, I have to do math! Oh gods, I have to do the math. Oh fuck. Oh god. Okay, this is fine. I can do this. I played Supermarket Simulator. I can do a simplified version of this. Can I get 2 of those? Paid 100, their change is 50. Okay. Math time. So... they need 30. Okay, and wait, so... And they paid 40. Oh wait, they need 40 back. Okay. I am 50. They need 30 back. Oh god, I sold out already. Did not fail, but the satisfaction was at least 25%. Yay! Oh yeah, the timer like disappeared. We're closed for today. Thank you, everybody. Sales have ended. We did it. That was tiring, but it was very fulfilling. Oh yeah, I forgot she exists. I need a drink of water. Windbloom Sensei, right? Sorry, but we're sold out. Don't worry though, I'll post my work in a week. Is that so? Spectacular! I'll share your work. You must have misunderstood me though. I'm not here to buy anything. I've gone through the whole doujinshi before you're sold out. Huh? You sold like 5 copies at a time at the time. Yeah, I thought why not, and I got one. I meant to stuff it in my bag and read it sometime later, but man, I was hooked. I'm an omnivore. Anything within Avon's fandom, I take it. I've got taste as well, nonetheless. So when I spot something like your work, I was thrilled. Oh, what a shame other fandoms don't get to enjoy an author like you. Heck yeah! To think about my fancon almost missed such a talent. The talent being me writing fanfics and just following prompts. That was such a shame, and well, I'll stop here. Forgive me. I got a bit excited. I'm not someone who leaves paragraphs of detailed comments. I just wanted to let you know that I really, really, really enjoyed your story. I had a few of them. Oh, that's so nice of you. Your passion says it all. Excuse me, let me reply to this real quick. Cordelia's like, nailed it! Oh, whoa, Cordelia, calm down. Same Wi-Fi finally decided to connect me, and I got to check an SNS. Velvy is here and seems to have bought a fanzine from you. She took the extra mile to make a post about it. Ooh, and have hauled a few hundred likes by this point. No wonder people sieged us. She's sure of a star. Well, word of mouth is definitely the most popular thing. Yeah, that's Velvy. It turns out it was all about Velvy's endorsement. I'd love to turn over my stock by myself, but more people did get to read my work because of Velvy. I still gotta appreciate that. Yeah, like I said, word of mouth is like some of the most powerful stuff in the world, but you do have to kind of like learn the balance of advertising and everything like that, which is why it's like when I plan big things, my brain does a very bad job at advertising it because, let me be honest, social media terrifies the fuck out of me. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Hold up. Did she just say my FanCon? Oh, I almost forgot to introduce myself. Well, nice to meet you. I'm the organizer of this FanCon. I go by Velvet Yummy on all platforms, and you can call me Velvy. I can't really draw or write, so please don't hate on me. Hate on my being 100% Avon Zeph digger. You know what? That's fair. You are allowed to still have passion in fandoms, even if you don't read, even if you don't write or provide artwork. Interacting with it, as long as you're interacting with it in like your own personal way, is always the best. And, you know, stay out of the flame wars. You never know where those been. I've been looking up creators like you. Text, pic, shorts, or merch. Any form of appreciation expression is pretty much the work of a miracle for those of us Avon Zeph fans who can only clap and cheer. Please don't doubt yourself when I ever call you a goddess again. I mean it. No. Don't give me that look. I'm no hentai. In the world of fandom, mortals and gods stand shoulder to shoulder. It's like one side feeds on the other's support while both sides share the exact same passion for their shipping. See it as a shrine building, or it's a process for mortals to go to. Excuse me, reading. See it as shrine building. It's a process for the mortals to go through and spread God's word. See? I guess, except I don't. That's a lot of. She's very poetic. Speaking. Yes, I'll keep on being terrible at metaphors. I'll make it in short terms then. Windbloom Sensei, we're 3 months from CT 30. I would like you to join my. Would you like to join my Avon Zeph Alley? CT 30. Ooh, what's this? This is actually a new thing that I haven't heard about. CT, short for Comic Time, is the largest comic convention. CT is held twice a year. Once in summer and once in winter. The convention usually lasts for 2 days, and fans from all over the country gather together. It's also the annual final exam for fans across the country. CT 30 means it's the 30th convention. So does that mean it keeps going up with like... So I'm assuming that means it keeps going up in number. So you can end up with CT like 100 or something like that. If I'm reading this correctly. I'll give it all I've got to have every single Avon Zeph fan have fun at the CT 30. Promise. Zephy reaches out her hand. It's quite a death match talking to extroverts like her. Man, Mila, you are really an introvert. God, do I feel similar with this thing. It's like I am Mila in some cases. I am such an introvert that sometimes when an extrovert's saying like, hey, you want to shake hands and be friends? I'm just like processing, give it 5 minutes. One thing I do know though, I'm in. Awesome! The Avon Zeph fan has Windbloom Sensei with us. All hail the goddess. It is that she's infatuated with Avon Zeph as much as I am. At this moment I realize that that's all I need to do to make sure. Aw, cute. I love her little thing. We attended essentially our first comic convention. That's so cute. Whoosh. Comic-Con success. New message. Oh. How'd the day go for you? I've spent... Feels like I'm falling apart, but I'm really happy. I want to go again next time. I'm wondering if that's how, like, every, like... Someone who attends a booth at a convention, I salute you. Whoever does, like, artist alleys and stuff like that. You guys are, like, the biggest troopers, because I can only imagine how stressful that's gotta be. Especially when like something goes wrong or like if something goes wrong or otherwise. But yeah, it's like for me it's like I understand it's a business, but part of me is just like I would not want to be tied to a booth because I would love to go to a convention and go enjoy it. That's like the struggle. That is a struggle I personally face. Like, as much as I want to do that, it's like I would have to have somebody like be at the booth and man it for a little while if I wanted to go to like certain events. At least that's from my perspective. I don't know how. I would have to like actually talk to con goers who do like Artist Alley and ask, hey, how do you organize X, Y, or Z? Next time you can prepare everything yourself. Just make sure it's not as rushed as it was this time. When will the next event be? I can't wait. The next one will be at the Comic Cap General Comic Exhibition. Well, that is a long string of words. And like register as vendors. Sounds like a big event. What do I have to do to prepare? First, you'll need new publications to exhibit. The more works you have, the more booth space you can apply for. We'll also need to set up the booth, but let's worry about that later. The priority right now is to get the publications ready. Only then can we apply for a booth. Once we have a booth, we can also showcase your merch. I understand. I'll do my best to unlock more fanzines. Ah, loud. Hello. Exhibition! You can now view booth information from here. For traditional fan conventions Ojin events, booths with new releases get priority approval. Ooh, fancy. Excuse me. However, with the development of merchandise culture, there are increasingly more booths that only merch. Only merch. What was that string of words? I was like saying, I think I was reading merch, and then my brain was just like filling in the blanks with merch. I'm crazy. Okay. However, with the development of merchandise culture, there are increasingly more booths that only bring merchandise and goods to conventions. There we go. That was the proper string of words. Zephyr, you're smart. 1 second, I do need to blow my nose. Okay. Also, I have some stuff still in my inbox. Ooh. I still have to do the gacha trial. Ooh, crimes. Oh yeah, this is the Crimes AU commission. For, ooh. Advanced gift box. Insufficient stock. Okay. So I have a crimes commission I can do. I have a gacha trial I need to go do still. I have to draw a 3-star in gacha, which I think I waste all my good luck on in the gachapon machines. Alright. But first, we have to do a little honk shooing, a little me, because it's been a long day at a convention. Ooh, Celebrity Angst is going crazy today. CT countdown, 88 days. Onion news, a girl's killed off by the author because of self-shipping heartbroken. What? Oh, girl was killed off by the author because of self-shipping heartbroken. I see. I'm dead. I feel like I got hit by a truck. What a con. Feels more like a boot camp. Maybe I should just veg out today. No! No vegging out. What's this? In this day and age, long stories seem to be becoming less and less popular. But I personally really love reading long stories. A bit surprising. What does that mean? I'm the type who really loves reading. Do I look like an idiot? Even with the same word count, writing a long story requires building a worldview and organizing the plot, taking several times longer than a short story, and readers feel pressured when they see such a long word count. Many people wait until it's finished before reading. God, do I feel that on so many crazy levels. Like, I don't wait for it to finish, but the long word count is extremely daunting. Oh my god, like, again, props to those who have, like, very much, like, long fanfics that have, like, over 100k words. You are the best writers out there. Because I cannot muscle the idea of writing that much. Is why I usually tend to stick to one-shots. Even then, some of the one-shots I read are actually, like, relatively longer than an actual, well, as long as, like, you know, some chapters are in, like, in a chapter of a multi-chapter fic. Therefore, compared to spending a lot of time writing a long story, it's of course easier to write short, quick stories and get immediate feedback. This is the dilemma writers face. It takes a long time. Well, yeah, because you gotta also treat it like you are essentially trying to create a world. And for someone like me who has actually struggled with writing stories, like, I will see a beginning and I will see the ending, but it's the meat and potatoes. It's like the journey of how to get there that I am floundering like a Magikarp on a dry dock. That I have no idea where I'm going. But yeah. That's why Windbloom is a god. For me, writing is like searching for the possibilities of a world. Even Zephy exists in many worlds. Short stories are like slices of this world, while long stories gradually explore the traces of this world's changes. Ooh, that's a way to put it. Long stories take a lot of time. But the moment I finally reach the ending, my sense of accomplishment is incomparable. God, do I wish I had that feeling. The joy of creating a world is incomparable. I almost said incompatible. Incomparable to anything. So why should I write today? What should I write today? What should I write today? Ooh. We could do fantasy. Fantasy is for a commission, which is good. Once I found Ava he was tiny like a little dumpling. Let's see. Ooh. From then on, Zephy assisted Avon climbing step by step to the top of the Mafia. Crimes and drama or slow burn. You know what? Gathering of, let's see what happens. I have an inbox. Do I have time to go to the gachapon today? I think I have some time. Okay. Okay, I already completed the crimes event. Got new inspiration. Oh, Dragon Quest. Heck yeah. Let's grab that inspo. This one's a short story. We have crimes. That's the Infernal Road that was already on our list. Okay, commission in modern. Okay. Let's see. What do we have to do today? Let's check the rooms out. I got new merch I can kind of eyeball. You know what? Oh, I maxed out. That's right. I maxed out on space in my room. Compose. Let's see. Ooh, I could do the fantasy. I get fluff and I can get angst, but that's short. Wait, the Infernal Road is the long one. Let's see. I'll see you in a second. Do I have... I think I have time to go out to the mall. I'm gonna do a gachapon capsule until 18, so that's 5. Gachapon! I have monies. If I'm working here for exchange for free 5 gachapon chances. You'll go directly after the end, please. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. All right. Let's see, we can do a 5 draw. All right, just waiting for it to kind of... Oh. There we go, got one. Ooh, did we get the S rank already? We did. Cute. We drew a 3-star in gotcha. Up. 2-star. Missed hooks. We only missed 1, so that's at least fine. And boop. Dang it. Oh, dang it. And up. Oh wait, I got a twofer. Wait, did that second one not, I was gonna say, please tell me that second one counted at least. Nurse Zephy at your service. I'm my doctor, Aventurine. My heart is pounding. I'm so silly. Okay. Okay, I think I'm... do I do one more? One more. One more. Let's wait for it, because I can only miss like 3 hooks. One more. Perfect. Ooh, 4-star. Yeah, I'm definitely winning that. I am winning. Heck yes. We got the 4-star, so does that count? Up. Okay, so we have time to write. So we want to compose. Do I want to write the Dragon Quest? I feel like I should. I kind of want to start the Dragon Quest because I am a fantasy junkie, and I am someone who will like always write a fantasy AU about something because I am that much of a fantasy junkie. It's the reason why I love D&D so much. Great Warrior even set out to challenge the wicked dragon Zephy. Ooh. You know what? Let's write it. War document. All right. Click to start writing. A brave warrior, Avon, set out on his adventure to challenge the wicked dragon Zephy. The dragon Zephy breathed fire at Avon, but Avon swiftly dodged it and rode on the dragon's back. They battled for 3 days and 3 nights, and in the end, the warrior emerged victorious over the dragon, with the sword placed horizontally across the dragon's neck. Evan said, "Release the princess." I'm gonna say knight. Yeah. Release the knight. There is no... Zephy replied, "There is no knight. All this is a lie to lure the brave. I once was a warrior as well. After killing the dragon, I took its place. You will become the new dragon, gaining supreme power. You will own everything, including the knight. And then die in loneliness. Now kill me." No. Actually, save the draft. But no. Evan said, "I won't kill you. I refuse to become a dragon. And I won't let you die in loneliness. I will stay here, watching over you forever." A year later, everyone knew that Avon and Zephy were living together. Completed. The short ones are always so silly. Oh well. The shorter fanfics are always the silliest. I could do... maybe I'll do the angst one next time because I have like 2 out of 10. Fantasy. I am now a newcomer. Emotion limit 100. Whoop. The hero messed up the dragon. I get it. Oh, they love happy endings. Cute. Dragon commission in progress. Oh yeah. Dragon Quest. I have my own plot. Please look at this. Angst ending expected. Cute. All right, it's time for a little honk shoeing. Honk shoes, honk shoes. Celebrity and angst is still... Ava and Zeph might become an official couple. That's so funny. Tea party. Ooh. I've got news. Ha! It's hot. Confession first. That Ava and Zeph update yesterday was spectacular. How lucky we've got Windbloom. Thank you. Don't be afraid. Oh god, don't say that to a person. We'll handle the setup. You'll come around for the tea party, right? Sure. Wait, tea party? Did Rippleboat never mention it? I'm holding a tea party. We're all ready to sing up on the scene. I don't know. This is spoken like a true introvert whenever they're asked out to go somewhere. I wonder if she left as soon as the lecture was over and said nothing. Never mind that part. Now you know everything. Rippleboat's helping on site. Want to come along? I'll treat you to an afternoon tea. Ooh. Food. Food is the best way to get me out of the house. Yes, we'll go. Free food. Pay for my food and drinks and I will hang out with you. Windbloom Sensei likes a proper afternoon tea. Cute. No, that's not what I meant. I just like the offer of free tea. So Cordelia's been helping Velvy with her tea party. Tea party. Tea parties are smaller fan gatherings compared to only events, with different purposes. Only events are essentially conventions, mainly for selling new releases and products. While tea parties are like small gatherings where fans can eat, drink, chat, and exchange free gifts and autographs. Oh, that's cute. That's a cute little cultural thing. It's kind of like when fans take their little Nui plushies out, and then they have like little gatherings of fans, and they're like all sitting at a table and they're all doing like pictures together. I've seen pictures of those. It's always so cute. If someone texts me to not be afraid, yeah, I know, I get that same feeling. It's like when they say don't be afraid, it's like, I'm instantly spooked. Yeah, a chance for everyone to spend some time together. Or Cordelia, I guess that's a lot more fun than talking with me. God, the introverted nature. Now that I think about it, all she ever talks to me about are my stories. Honestly, talking about this face to face was somewhat shameful experience from the very start. I never thought my fantasies deserved that much of somebody else's time and effort. All thanks to Cordelia's tirelessness, we've got to delve deep into the details and fix the critical parts. I thought she didn't hate talking about this, that's why I kept going. All the sparks and memes we figured out together, they kind of made me feel like I could keep writing forever. I've never thought about this way. If Cordelia went on and only out of courtesy, what would I do? No, I can't overthink like this. God. Well, I feel Mila's thought process. It's like I have had similar thought processes before. Anyways, I said yes to Velvy. I'll keep my cool and see them next time. Is this a cat cafe? Oh, look at these little creatures behind the window. Cat cafe? Zephy wants to go to a cat cafe. Hi, Bubba. Are we decorating the outside part as well? It might be a good idea to bring the whole tea party outside if the weather agrees. Windbloom Sensei, over here. Whoa. Oh god, I'm becoming a famous figure. Oh gods. Whoa, it really is Windbloom Sensei herself. I met her at the gathering last time. What? Were you there for real? I envy you. I want her work so bad that I almost pulled the trigger on buying it for someone else at a premium. Man, I only wrote like a handful of stories. Should we go over there and talk? What if Windbloom Sensei is much of a talker? Yeah. Cat. Cat. Mila, pet the cat. I just watched a stream of the Cat Cafe Simulator. I think, oh yeah, there is such I think that is a thing, actually. I think I heard people talk a lot about me. What do I do? How should I react? My heart's racing. It's already suffocating enough to have strangers stare at me. Why do they have to talk about me anyway? I guess I didn't do anything wrong this time. Oh. Is Mila like not huge on like people talk? Oh. You're shaking. Huh? You're too nervous. Don't just stand there like that. You aren't a life-size statue. Cordelia gently taps my back. I never liked physical interactions, but her touch somehow comforts me. There's always that one person, it's like you never like physical interactions with the exception of like maybe one or two people where it's like, oh, where it's like perfectly fine. Yeah, but poor Mila was having like a panic attack of social anxiety. And, you know, being a quote-unquote public figure in a fandom is also probably really unnerving, too. I'm alright. What's going on, Rebel Bow? You've been saying that Windbloom Sensei has been busy writing new fanfics, so she couldn't help out. That's why you took over all the work. I'm that person. I don't like being touched. That's fair. I tried to reach out to her and she said yes pretty quickly. Everyone wants to see Windbloom Sensei, so do I. I mean, I'm not good at commenting long paragraphs, but I sure like to befriend Windbloom Sensei. You know, that's quite outspoken. Nothing bad about talking straight. Want a match, Ripple Boat? Let's see who's gonna get along better with Windbloom Sensei. How about that? God, the one crazy thing about fandoms is like when someone regards you by like your username. When someone like regards you like by their username, and like it's kind of like when you play an MMO or something like that and you make friends, you kind of like have a tendency to kind of refer them to X character or something like that because that's the only way you know them, and sometimes you just kind of like have that ability to just say who they like, you know, their real name, but then the moment you start doing that, it's like, oh wait, and then you kind of like default to that name too. I have those vibes, man. Windbloom is not a prize. I get it, I get it. If she's ever in a prize pool though, I'll chug that pool in one go. It's the not an easy one to win in the favor of a goddess. Ain't that so, Windbloom Sensei? My mood. Awkward, but somewhat exciting at the same time. Yay. Yeah, that happens. Is this code talk between you two? I don't think I understand I don't think I'm understanding a single thing. That's not important. For real. I mean, awkward, but she's excited about the tea party. Speaking of which, Cordelia, you came here alone. Is it that if I catch you at school, you'd be afraid of being bugged by all the lame memes? Oh, sweetie. She has so much social anxiety. Huh? If you're feeling like I'm boring, do tell me next time. I'm seriously not a people person, and I honestly can't tell when I'm speaking too much. Ah! Why is this... Oh god, this character really is completely relatable. Oh, fuck. I hate this. I see myself in this, and I hate it. Hashtag report because I see myself in this picture. Oh, God. Oh, Lord. Gods. Boy, do I feel that on an uncanny degree. We haven't known each other too long, but I think you're the type of person who will continue conversation peacefully, even with someone you don't like. But I don't want that to happen. I don't want that to happen, so... I think I'm getting it. No, I don't. What gives you the idea that I don't like you? God, I feel that so much. Huh? I'm flattered when you come to me for a chat. If you don't want me to be happy, then go for someone else. Of course, I'm just kidding. I don't want to make a call-out post on you on, you know, the Bird app. Gods. It's for the same reason that I haven't told you about the FanCon last time. It's because I can't guarantee that everyone from the fandom would treat you with pure kindness. Even if fans are family, that sounds about right in events. Except nobody with a sane mind would 100% believe that. To say the very least, even if everyone from the fandom were generally well-intentioned folks, there still will be different opinions towards many things. This creates separation. People can fight each other for their faith. Even the smallest misunderstandings and quarrels, they more often than not turn out perfectly good and well-intentioned people against each other. Oh, ouch. I don't want all this to happen to you.
Such harm might affect your love for Zeph or for writing in general. I'm afraid that'll turn you into a less than happy version of you.
God. All it takes is just one misunderstanding and it causes essentially a ripple effect. There's a reason why I stayed off social media. I'm happy being in my little fandom bubble by myself. Thank you. I like expressing it with you guys. I like expressing it with chat and streaming. But if I was to go on like a public platform again, that scares the heck out of me. Because literally, for me and my like, I know I'm probably like touching on a subject I shouldn't, but like, I will say it takes like literally just like one sentence and one person to like start arguments, and then suddenly it's like you accidentally started something you did not mean for it to happen. But yeah. That's why with me and my fandom stuff, I like doing that, but I like talking about it with my little community that I've got right here. It's comfy. Because you guys do listen to my hyperfixations, and I appreciate it. Even if sometimes I can be a little obnoxious with it. Sorry, this moment is kind of like hitting a little close to home. A little bit.
Of course, none of that is enough of an excuse. It's my bad to have made a decision on behalf of you, which I am not worthy of. I'm sorry. Forget it, as long as I know you don't hate sticking with me. As for the things you mentioned, that's not happening, right? Are we done talking, gals? Come help me with the decor. Whoa, we almost forgot what we came here for. Yeah, let's go.
Oh, they're having a little tea party.
Moments later. The scene is done after all that hard work. This is fabulous.
Oh, that looks so cozy.
I'm feeling like digging Avon's Zephy even more. They might as well get married right here and now.
Sweetheart, save that for a fanfic. Oh wait, did I actually? Oh, that's so cute. Afternoon tea time. Oh, that's so cute. Switch the two characters? Nah. Having me in the maid outfit is actually perfectly fine. Having me in the maid outfit, you know what? There you guys go. This is as close to a maid outfit, me in a maid outfit, you're going to get. Because you guys certainly aren't going to get an outfit like that out of me. Heck no. Heck no. The closest you might get is like maybe a summer swimsuit. And even then, it'll be tasteful. Love you guys. Maid outfit. Okay, if I was ever asked for Avis Mama to be like, hey, can I get like a maid outfit? I would probably make it like a blue maid outfit. Let's see, if I maybe when I need to like figure out when Maid Day is, I might plan that around for another time. Or maybe I'll find like some maid assets for Maid Day. I need to figure out where that is, because there's like a particular day I know in Japan where it is actually like Maid Day. Maybe I'll look for some maid assets, and then temporarily I can do a little bit of a maid dress up for that day and stream on that day. But we will see. Depends if it lands on a Sunday. If it lands on a Sunday, then the answer's no. Maybe I'll make it up to you guys on like a follow-up day. Okay, anyway, silly me. The fact that that looks like you in the MC2 and it's you, she is you. Yeah.
This view is all it takes for me. Is all it takes to make me feel all the hard work is worth it. Thanks for all the hard work, everyone. Let's meet again at the tea party, I guess. I'll prepare treats and snacks. I hope you'll like them. Haven's F tea party is scheduled for the 13th. Time is from 9 to 22, so it's an all-day affair. Laura, I have a question for you. Loved it. No regrets. What else? No, actually, I want to know, what do you think about my writing? I really want your honest opinion. You don't look too happy. What's wrong? Did someone say something bad about you? Do you want me to go give them a piece of my mind? Well, yeah, I've been criticized, but I don't think that's what they said was entirely unfounded. It's been a long time since I last wrote. Every time I put pen to paper, I feel a sense of powerlessness. Even though the popularity keeps rising, I can't help feeling like the quality of my writing hasn't improved. It's not the first time someone has said that about me. People have been telling me my writing is bad, like it's written by an elementary school student ever since the beginning. God. Again, I feel the MC on so many strengths of this. I feel like this is like what every creative person in a fandom could probably like go through, especially like a writer. Especially when it's like you aren't like a well-trained writer, but you like to write fanfics, but there's like certain ways that things are written. Like your writing style is good for you. Is it always going to be grammatically correct? Absolutely. I would think absolutely not, unless you really know where to put your M dashes and your hyphens and everything else. Okay, so here's the thing about me in writing. I am awful at putting hyphens and M dashes and semicolons and colons where they need to go. I'm unintentionally a comma. I'm unintentionally like a very big comma enthusiast. Oh god, that's the one thing about my writing. It's so crazy. I'm just really bad at putting I need to like really like relook up where to put semicolons and everything. It's like the same thing. Okay, here's a story about like one word that, well, it's not even a story. Here's one word that really trips me up. Affect, A-F-F-E-C-T, and effect, E-F-F-E-C-T. I like, they sound so similar, but it's like, when it comes to like writing it down, my brain is just like, do I put affect or effect? Sometimes the English language is not my forte, even though I speak English. Anyway. I see. Well, writing style and technique do require consistent practice over time. No one is born a genius. Plus, since you haven't written in years, it'll probably take some time to get back into shape. That's probably going to be me if I ever start writing like anything out for my solo D&D adventure. It'll take time for me to like genuinely get up to snuff of like how to write better, because I've been on a bit of a dry spell for writing, admittedly, and I'm just like, I remember I was writing consistently for a while and then I lost track of it. I really just need to just like write for the sake of it. You have such a rich imagination, always coming up with endless ideas, and your writing speed is impressive too. You'll be able to crank out thousands of words a day. I think it's already something amazing. There's no need to compare yourself to others. Never do that, by the way. I think that's the one crazy thing, and that's the one piece of advice I always say. Never compare yourself to another person's work. Always be true to yourself. Like, take inspiration from that person, but don't use them as a comparison point, because then that makes you feel worse about yourself. God, this feels like life lessons with Zephyr 101. Life lessons with Zephyr the Sorceress. Lesson 1, don't compare yourself to others in a creative area. Compared to things like writing style, what I really admire is your creativity and the way you handle the direction of the plot.
Because that's always a matter of thing that you can do.
Even so, I still want to improve my writing skills. Not just for me, but for my readers' sakes too. But skill isn't something you can just hope to improve overnight. That said, if you keep writing stories in a particular genre, you're bound to improve your mastery of that genre over time. Also, by paying attention to gathering inspiration during your outings, you're sure to become more refined and captivating in that particular genre. Oh, that makes sense. I gotta write that down. What I'm actually trying to tell you is that writing fanfiction is ultimately for your own enjoyment. So you don't need to put so much pressure on yourself.
I'm sorry, this game is bringing out all the life lessons in me today. I think it's because this actually kind of hits a little close to the heart, and I'm just like, yep, this is life lessons now. This is life lessons with Zephy being told these by a mirror.
Not at all. If I can write better stories, it'll bring joy to both me and the other readers. That's good. That would make me happy too.
Always write for your own enjoyment. If you want to improve, do it for yourself first, but also do it for if you want to do it for your readers, that's fine, but don't like go crazy with it. Always improve more for yourself than for others. Holy moly! I got off track with all that. Holy shrimp. Missions update. You got new commissions. Woo! Okay, I've done crimes. Public commissions. Halloween 24-hour event. Ooh, I can do a fantasy one. I need to do crimes and I need to do fluff. I need to probably redo Dragon Quest because they require angst. So I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna rewrite that last one. Oh, I have places I can investigate. Disney. Ooh, I can brainstorm. I can go to Disney, but that's gonna require me doing the entire day. I feel like I should just write. Because I'm going to Disney. That sounds so weird. Because if I go to Disney, that's gonna take 2. That takes 2. That takes 2. Takes 1. I can do like 1 hourglass. I can go to work. I could go to work. Earn some like extra money on the side. But lose my creativity. Should I just write? New locations. Okay. Oh, I can unlock the cat cafe. Sweet. Oh, hurt and comfort stories. Oh. Time there until 18. Is the cat cafe a one-time? Yes. Okay. Cute. Let's head out for that, because then we can at least write a little bit of that fanfic to finish that commission story. Play with cats. Brainstorm. You know what? Let's brainstorm. Idiots in Love, chatfic, celebrity. Ooh. You know what? Let's aim for the fantasy one again. Because I am silly. Maybe we get like the werewolf and the vampire. Ooh. Avon is an elegant vampire. He lives in seclusion in the mountains. Ooh. Okay. Okay, so we're on our last time of day. We have 3 days to the Avon's FT party, which is fine. We can compose. Not started. Can I go back? Archive, here we go. Become and be cautious with, let's do the Dragon Quest again. Can I not do the Dragon Quest? None of inspiration points.
You want to go and decompose the excess inspiration, gain inspiration points. Do I have inspiration points? Stamina. I don't see what inspiration points are. Also, I noticed I can get these for some monies. Unlock 4 locations. Publish 1 book. There's the Shiba sticker. The 1 long story. And I'm just kind of like putzing through this book. Let's see. I guess we can compose. You know what? Let's do the werewolf and the vampire. Why not? Our document. I'm going to be the biggest fanfic writer. Avon is an elegant vampire. He lives in the mountains, works at night, and rests at sunrise, maintaining a healthy and stable routine, surprisingly for a vampire. Recently, a new neighbor moved into his mountain. The neighbor was a werewolf who sang loudly every night. Avon could roughly tell the song was Romeo and Juliet, but the singing sounded like a chainsaw tearing through metal, shattered, chaotic, and terribly off-key. Or perhaps it was the kind of art that Avon couldn't appreciate. The one type of art that Adventuring could not appreciate. After several nights of free opera, very off-key opera, mind you, Avon couldn't take it anymore. He opened the door and asked the singer to please be quiet. The singer's name was Zephy. She was confident in her vocal talents, and immediately launched into Romeo and Juliet once again, this time with even more force. Avon, seated in front of what felt like a front row orchestra seats, took the full brunt of her voice to the ears, his head buzzing from the impact. He decided, should he go nom nom and bite? I want to see what this does. I won't post it. Like, nom, bite. Avon sank his teeth into her. Under Zephy's shocked gaze, Avon realized he had gotten a mouthful of fur and turned aside to spit it out. The next second, the werewolf jumped off the stage in fury and started fighting with her only audience member. A few days later, both Avon and Zephy were seen visiting the hospital. One to see the dentist, the other to get a rabies shot. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Poor Aventurine was just like, yeah, and he gets. Oh wait, was Aventurine the one who gets the rabies shot? I think. No, wait, wouldn't Aventurine have seen? No, wait, Aventurine would have had to get the rabies shot. I'm guessing Aventurine probably like knocked out some of her teeth. Well, my teeth, technically, if you wanted to be specific. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna do the kiss route just for funsies. Save it again and mwah. Under Zephy's shocked gaze, Avon leaned and kissed her, and that unfinished Romeo and Juliet was never heard again. Later on, neither Avon nor Zephy wanted to recall what happened that day, but according to a friend of Zephy's in the theater troupe, Zephy shed fur for several days afterward. Does this count as privately meeting a fan? Am I going to get blacklisted? The werewolf singer who would perform and remain... Werewolf singer who preferred to remain anonymous. Goodness sake. You know what, why not? Go ahead. These are so silly. For Halloween. Yay! The werewolf and the vampire. Commission complete. I would assume he like knocked her teeth out, or at least knocked a tooth out, or did Or was it me because I was the werewolf who had to go get the rabies shot and then... But it's like... But... maybe it was me who had to get the rabies shot and eventually had to go to the dentist because one of his teeth got knocked out. Phantoms, monsters, pumpkins. It's Halloween season. That means fantasy. Oh, look at me. I'm so cute. Ah, look at me. I'm adorable. Is that supposed to be... Oh. My. Laughs are hurts. So cute. Thanks for the hospitality. That's so cute. Alright. Time to do a little honk shooing, a little me-me-meing. One night has passed. Alright, Celebrity and Angst is still going strong. Acknowledge this. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so we have time to go out. We have 8 tasks. Okay, Dragon Quest. I feel like I need to rewrite that. Crimes for 20... Oh wait, I have that long crime one I can write. I still have to do the gotcha trial. I still need to do the crimes and fluff for the AU commission. Crime, drama. Oh wait, can I rewrite that one? The Dragon Quest one? Let's see, Dragon Quest. What is this 15 to 10? Not enough inspiration points. You want to go and decompose? Yeah. Oh, I have to remove one of these. Oh, I see. That's what that is. So I would have to toss this in order to gain. I'm assuming. Maybe I should just write the crimes one for now. Should I write the crimes and fluff or... Mission level to upgrade. I can do the crimes and then I can do the crime one and this all in one sitting. I'm gonna decline. Cost 2 stamina. That's fine. We can decline that one. Gotcha trial for 2 stars. Let's see. Honestly, maybe we should do the... Can we do the crimes and fluff? Okay. I want to read Crimes AU with fluff. I guess we could probably go to a theater. And we gain inspiration from the cinema today. PR manager, crime, crimes, angst, and funny. Maybe I can find a fluff. Crimes. I need crime and fluff. But we can stay there until 18, so. Let's watch movies for some celebrity and crime. I read the wrong one, didn't I? Oh wait, here we go. Brainstorm. Enemies to lovers is usually a good one. Enemies to lovers? Day of reunion, crimes, drama, angst. Let's go. Yeah, let's take the day of reunion. Saved folder. Alright, now we got time to compose. Do I want to write the Infernal Road? This one has angst, so we're gonna get like 2 hits regardless. Let's do the day of reunion. War document. Okay, Dragon Quest. Crime AU commission, crimes and fluff. Let's see. Crimes 12-hour event. Let's put that there for the time being. Avon kicked open the door with agility, only to find the dimly lit room empty. Before he had a chance to process the oddity of the situation, he felt a cold barrel of a gun pressed against the back of his head. Hands up, turn around. The voice behind him was lowered deliberately. Avon found the voice oddly familiar. When he complied and turned around, both froze in place. Avon? Avon could hardly believe what he was seeing. He was seeing Zephy here. His former partner from the academy. His friend and rival. They had trained together, sparred together, ran laps on the training grounds, and under the New Year's stars, vowed to become the best police officers they could be. Oh no, did I turn to a life of crime? But if he was shocked, Zephy was more stunned. She and her team had been lying in wait for a full week, meticulously preparing for this day. Covering every possible contingency to catch the elusive killer. Wait, no, it's me! Yet nothing could have prepared her for the fact that the murderer with countless lives on his hands, the one who'd caused all this trouble, was none other than Aventurine, who had vanished without a trace after dropping out of the academy. Oh no! Finally caught you. I never expected it to be you. Zephy's voice was filled with bitterness and hurt. Aventurine remained silent, his mind racing to assess the situation. Zephy didn't know what to do. Didn't know that Aventurine had been actually working undercover on a highly classified mission. It shook him back to the station. His years of work could be ruined. Avon decided, ooh, save that as a draft. Resist, or would he give in? Would he resist or would he give in? Let's try. I'm gonna have him resist. Let's see what it looks like when he resists. For the drama, Avon knew Zephyr well, and they had once sparred for the entire night in the ring. He knew her movements like the back of his own hand. The moment Zephy turned away, Aventurine tensed, ready to strike. But he had overlooked one thing. Zephy knew him just as well. I knew you'd try that, Zephy said, grabbing his wrist tightly, squeezing until he winced. Aventurine gritted his teeth, saying, "It's not over yet." And with that, he retaliated, and the two began trading blows. Despite the years that had passed, their moves remained seamless. Every motion fluid and sharp. The air in the room felt almost frozen, broken by the sounds of the labored breaths and rapid exchange of attacks. Avon didn't want to harm Zephy, but he also couldn't risk blowing his cover. His hesitation only fueled Zephy's anger. In a fight between experts, a single moment's hesitation is fatal. Avon couldn't dodge Zephy's full force kick and was flung several meters, collapsing on the floor, coughing as he struggled to breathe. He lay there clearly defeated, incapable of resisting any further. Why? Tell me why, Avon. Why did you... Zephy crouched down, grabbing his hair and forcing him to look up. There was no satisfaction in her eyes as she looked at his pain-filled face. Though she didn't realize it, her own expression was just as pained. Aventurine was panting, trying to force a weak smile, looking as if he'd given up. If you want to kill me, then do it. You... For a moment, Zephy hesitated. Could she really kill him? Deep down, the answer was always no. Even though Aventurine betrayed her, even though he had left her behind, even though she had spent countless sleepless nights bitterly asking, oh god, why am I tearing a little bit? This isn't even something I wrote, but there's just something about that makes me just feel a little sad. Probably because it's me. This is my Yumeshipping karma. Even though she had spent countless sleepless nights barely asking why he abandoned her, even though she had trained day and night over the years, becoming the top detective with the sole aim of seeking revenge on him, she had never once truly thought about killing him. Could she kill him? The answer was undeniable. They're coming, Detective Zephy. We need to get out of here. A crackling voice came from the radio. Zephy cast one last reluctant glance at Aventurine lying on the ground, and in the end, did nothing. She turned and ran.
I didn't mean to submit that. Oh well.
There was no fluff in this. Hang on. We'll do the 12-hour event, because at least then I get some stuff for crimes. Oh. I'm glad they're having fun. That one actually, like, almost made me cry a little bit. Just a weird way. Woo! The 24-hour event is about to start. The system is now open for entries. Woo! Alright, and time to go sleepy sleeps. Oh, man. Ooh, magic time. Show some magic at you. Heck yes. Portia's familiar author fled overnight hometown to avoid reader backlash. Opened a hot spring in. What are some of these odd new messages? Felt the mysterious power calling. Oh, we meet again. Now you shall name your choice. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, I have a weekly thing I can choose. Let's see. Money. Western fantasy daily social skills is plus 20. 10 stamina for willpower. Yeah, let's do that. Number of fluff required to print is reduced by 1. Yeah, I only had the ability to use like 1. Refresh. Let's see. Yeah, no, I can't. I was only gonna choose 1. Now you shall name your choice. Okay. Thanks. Bye, random goddess that pops out of nowhere. 9 tasks. Modern, bickering couple, gotcha trials. Magic! Hang on, let me lower the phone. Hold the phone. I still need to get the, like... updates in 3 days. Magic time! Ooh, I had to go Disney for that. I have to go Disney. Can I want to rewrite this. Can I... What's this, though? I can't find that, like, anywhere. The day of... 15 to 10. Not enough inspiration points. Oh, I guess I do have to, like, get rid of one of these. I guess we'll get rid of the Infernal Road. Confirm. We'll abandon the Infernal Road and we'll get 25. Okay, that's how that works. Rip the Infernal Road. We shall miss thee. We got a long one we can still write. Alright, so I'm going to actually take my time and I'm going to... Insufficient stock, I know. I'm fully aware of that. I know, I'm not trying to hit that darn buttons. Alright, so my plan is to... Archive, here we go. I can rewrite Dragon Quest by giving it fluff. Yes. And then I can go, okay, that's how we can get more endings. So we're going to actually write this. And we're going to send this to the Dragon Quest. They specifically asked for angst, so that means Aventurine is going to have to kill me, the dragon. Brave warrior Raven sent out on the adventure to challenge the wicked dragon Zephy. The dragon Zephy breathed fire at Avon, but Avon swiftly dodged and rode on the dragon's back. They battled for 3 days and 3 nights, and in the end, the warrior emerged victorious over the dragon, with a sword placed horizontally across the dragon's neck. Aventurine said, "Release the princess." Yeah, let's go with princess this time. Zephy replied,
Oh wait, yeah, release the knight. Excuse me, I had the word knight in there. My bad. I forgot to replace that.
There is no knight. All this is a lie to lure you the brave. I once was a warrior as well. After killing the dragon, I too took its place. You will become the new dragon, gaining supreme power, and you will own everything, including the knight, and then die in loneliness. Now kill me.
Rest in peace, Dragon Zephy, but this is for the angst.
Sword of the warrior pierced the dragon's heart. With a splatter, dragon's blood gushed out. In that moment, Aventurine felt something flow into his own body along with the sword. Kevin saw Zephy's youthful face with a human expression of relief. In the last moment of life, she turned back into the warrior of many years ago. Knight is now yours, Aven heard the previous hero say to him. Completed.
For the dragon quest, we got the angst done. Oh, that feeling, here comes the rain again. God, when you cry over a fanfic and it's just like, it's raining.
Circle of Knight, Aven, and the dragon.
Angst is delicious. Commission complete. Whoop whoop. Monies. Okay.
We got time to kind of like pop out for a minute. So let's kind of go out. Let's go to the cat cafe. We'll do some setting out. We'll do some brainstorming. Let's do some brainstorming. Should we go with let's go with fantasy's not really a plot right now. Let's do yeah, you know what, let's do another fantasy one. Because I'm a silly person. The werewolf and the vampire. Meh. Salmon to refresh, yes. Here we go. Mermaid. Ooh, magic's in the air, so forest nursery. To obtain the branch of the divine tree. Ooh, yes, let's take this one. I was like, yeah, sometimes I just gotta do the things. Play with cats. Costs 10 social skills. I lose writing, but I gain money and social skills. I could gain I gained something from that, but let's leave. So we're not even like part of the way through. We haven't even touched the medieval fanzine list. But I have a... Here we go. Magic and Fluff. Is Fluff just wait, hang on, let me check my task list. Start writing. Rhymes and Fluff is one thing. Magic I can do for like 80. Bickering couple. Fluff is also available. Okay, hang on. What are these writing skills? My fantasy is skyrocketing because I'm a fantasy writer. Okay, so let me... I'm trying to find my commissions list. Here we go. Alright, so let me... I don't know where to go, so I am going to decline that one. Bickering couple... I am gonna have to decline that one as well. Dragon Quest is completed. I can do a magic one. I need another crime. I do need to go spend some time with the gachapon, I guess. Compose, main. I have to like finish writing one more story, so I guess we can do the magic one. Yeah, let's do that. Let's write the magic one. The forest nursery. Yeah, let's do this one. This is for magic and fluff. To obtain the branch of the divine tree, Zephy ventured alone into the depths of the forest. That's right. And because this thing is silly, we're not gonna do this for that one. We're going to do it for the Magic Time Commission. Pardon me. Forest Nursery. To obtain the branch of the divine tree, Zephy ventured alone into the depths of the forest. Yeah, the branch of the divine tree is fine. It was said that the forest was protected by a deity who could mercilessly punish intruders. Anyone who trespassed would face divine retribution and never return. But Zephy would not be deterred. To save her family, she was willing to risk everything. The trees grew sparse and the light dimmed. Dense thorns began to slow her pace. Whoa! Suddenly, enormous vines lunged forward towards her. What if she stayed still? Zephy hung, suspended by the vines, choosing not to move, staying cautiously still. Because you never know if fighting back against the forest would actually be more to your detriment than your betterment. In the darkness, she sensed a presence watching her. What do you want? A voice strange yet familiar with a defiant tone whispered in her ear. Zephy froze. Who are you? There was no reply. After a moment, Zephy tried a different approach. I came for the branch of the divine tree. Suddenly, the grip around her ankle released, and she fell heavily on the ground as the vines that had bound her retreated. Picking up the branch of the divine tree, clear and luminous, she looked thoughtfully towards the gaps in the forest canopy above. Wait, so was Aventurine kind of like a forest deity, and he was just hiding? I would think so. Commission in modern. This is Crimes of Fluff. Yeah, it's definitely magic. We got magic, we got drama, we got fluff. Let's just submit that one. We can always rewrite it another day. Or another commission. We are doing this for magic time. Post. You play the guitar because you're plucking my strings. Suki. I don't know what that means. Commission is completed. It was a cheap commission though. It wasn't like that bad. Oh, that was yummy. The tea party's tomorrow. It's hurricane season, but the weather report said that we're at the dead center. This means an exceptional and tame weather. You know, ever since I was little, every time we got a typhoon day off, the weather would turn super nice. Does this city really have some kind of force field or something? That's some serious luck, or should we say that Avon's appreciation moved the hurricane? Is the hurricane the fandom as well? This is getting really scary real quick. That's cute. It's like, it's hurricane season, but, you know, that hurricane is, you know... maybe the hurricane's a fan of the fandom, too. I'm gonna collect all of these. I apparently had magic bolts that I needed to collect. And some level ups of the atelier. Build a new room, standard press. Ooh. Roofing coupon merch sample. You're here sooner than I expected. I just needed to crash by the ocean and veg out in my Ida house. Maybe suck up some Avon Zeph vibes? Badge workshop? What's this about? Can you imagine badges growing from soil? Wait, what? How does that even work? Isn't it weird that metal badges just grow out of the ground? Back in my day, merch just grew like wheat trees. It's only because human emotions. They really needed to fix this particular box. If the developers are still here, if the developers ever see this, you might want to like see about patching that where you can have her text box not be covered up by your hand, because I can't read it all. Back in my day, merch grew like that. It's only because human emotions became so intense that they crystallized into metal. I'm really curious about your days, but what's that got to do with me? Everything, dear. Here you can grow your own merch. No more sweet-talking printers before cons to hit deadlines. And you won't be dead on your feet as you are now. I'm afraid printers can't save my procrastination. Anyway, this sounds like a badge maker, right? My neighbors have one too. You don't have enough magic bolts yet to unlock the deeper mysteries of the Seaside Atelier. Keep expanding both your space and your Avon's collection. Am I a fan or a contractor at this point? Both. Floor 2 is not constructed. Enter. Confirmation window. Do you sure want to expand the eater room space? Yes! Room expanded. Let's do that. Okay. And we go to the Seaside Atelier to the ocean view. Go to that. And then we... Mission ongoing. Here we go. Eat a display case, standard press. There we go. Construction is completed. And then we go up here. Oh, wait. We have to... Oh, we can actually make badges. No empty slots. Okay. So I need to actually... Standard... Okay, I guess I can't, like, make that a new room. My bad. Collect all... More magic bolts. I'll have to, like, figure out how to re-get the eater room. Oh, hello? Are you a fan of Avonzeph? Meeting a fellow fan while browsing the mall has been in my dreams so many times. Granny, my work, it's finally paying off now. Yes, I really love Avonzeph, especially their... That's great. Can I give you a freebie? I made it myself. Eh? A freebie? A freebie is a free gift culture is a recent development. Fans usually design and create merchandise for their conventions to give away free to fellow fans or exchange with others free gifts. That's actually kind of cute. Like, as long as you're kind of like giving them away as like free samples or something, I usually think that's okay to do. Although some conventions won't really like allow that because you gotta like purchase it. Whether giving or receiving free gifts from fellow fans, it's always a happy occasion. Before conventions, people usually arrange exchanges in advance and may also hand out gifts when meeting fans along the way. Right. Oh god, it's the meme! Trying to sleep? Yes. Shush. Mr. Krabs makes Krabby Patties! Suddenly I'm awake. You got a handmade freebie? It's really cute too. That's awesome. I want to be handed freebies by fellow fans while walking down the street too. Does this happen every day? This doesn't happen every day, you know. By the way, did you give her a return gift? Huh? Do I have to offer a return gift? Oh, I messed up. I just thanked her and left. I didn't know I was supposed to give her a return gift. Will that disappoint her? Oh no. It's not mandatory per se. But if she receives exchange freebies, she'll probably be even happier. What exactly does exchange freebie mean? Fans often make their own merchandise, right? Official goods are limited in variety, so receiving unique handmade items or giving your own creations to someone who appreciates them is really fun. Usually people only exchange freebies at conventions and events. That's why I said it's rare to be handed freebies by fellow fans while walking down the street. That sounds so interesting. I want to make freebies too. Sure, wanna come check out my crafting table? She's got a crafting bench. Merch coupons. You know what? Let's go to the handcraft. We can create samples of Polaroids. Insufficient materials. Okay. Assume one sample ticket. Insufficient materials. Okay. I see. I have to get those. I see. Wimloom's free promotion. I see. That's how it's done. But I can... oh my god. I can do the raw I'm starving. Cute. Let's get the Dragon Quest. Let's get the one with the angsty ending. And we'll get the Forest Nursery. Yeah, let's print that one. Rawr, I'm starving. The fantasy fanzine. Oh, that's so cute. Windbloom, promo, fanzine, Avon Zeph. Thank you, everyone. I finished it. New zine, Rawr, I'm Starving, is now available for pre-order. Please support it. Don't get too greedy. I'm not gonna get that greedy. Anyway. I can actually hang some stuff up in my room now. Yay. Let's see, I had some fun. Oh yeah, I had this. I have this. I'm gonna put the jackpot one up here. Can I make it bigger? No, I can't. I'm putting the jackpot one up there because that deserves a wall space. Oh, this is so cute. Let's just put this here. Let's put this kind of like right here. I have so much of the jackpot stuff. All right, let's kind of do this, and we'll just kind of tilt that one. Just kind of hang those up right here. I say this as if I know how to actually like construct and eat a room like a normal person. I actually do not know. And if I have to make an eat a bag, I'm trying to like save merchandise to like tuck away for like future creations. Let's see. I guess I'll do a little honk shoot. We'll do the tea party. The night has passed. Because the tea party is going to take the entire day. Oh yeah, my production report. The day of the tea party. Uh-huh. I've got a new message. What is with this music? Come to the tea party. What's wrong? I'm about to head out. We've got company. Everyone's kind of pissed. What's going on? We'll wait for you here. Stay safe on the way. What's happening? I gotta get to the tea party ASAP. I'm heading out. Speed boost. Why is it getting a cab hard today? Is it raining? How have things come down to this? I had a hunch on the way, but seeing this in person is something else. Here you are. Well, as you can see, the hurricane changed its mind. Oh, this kind of company. The hurricane came and blew everything out. As you can see, the hurricane changed its mind. Ellie tried to rescue our work when she got the news, but she still made it here too late. Here goes nothing. The traffic went dead as well. Velvy's trees are stuck on the way. Now everyone... it's a mess everywhere. Even the stand figures of Avon and Zephy are blown apart. Yeah, I know. Why did it sound like a murder when she texted us? I know, right? That's the worst. Why did this have to happen on my idol's tea party? Am I supposed to say thank you for getting here through the storm? Oh, God. I hate. Check Twixter. That touchpad nerd from the rival ship called Wraith Lantern just posted. Bro, the Hurricane do enjoy a good tea party. That's about us, no? I do get why everyone is upset big time, but if Velvy gets to hear all this, she's gonna be so sad. Velvy must be under major pressure at the moment. I gotta think about what to do for her. Say something. Speak! Speak, Mila, speak! Check that out! Those two kittens look like just like Avon and Zephy. Huh? Why are we on about cats suddenly? I mean distraction. Oh no. Everyone's looking this way. My mind's going blank. Well, sorry, I guess it's an Avon Zeph reflex. You see something in Paris and then boom. Did she just... Oh, there's a way to distract. You're so adorable, Windbloom Sensei. Everybody, calm down for just a second. May I have a word? I've been thinking about this. Our set is almost totaled, but hey! What's the core of the Naven's FT party? Posters, banners, merch, chocolate fudge with icons? Or is it every one of us in the fan base the most important? The hurricane might have taken out our scene, but it'll never take us, the fans, alive. The storm can go on and rival ships can mock us, but we as the Avens of fandom will never dim our love. Not even the tiniest bit. How about we forget about the notion of a tea party? Let's treat this as a cat cafe raid and have fun while we can.
That's a cute way to go about it. Do a cat cafe, raid it, do a nice little sit inside the cat cafe. Your set might be totaled, but hey, if you can find the silver lining in the situation, so much the better. You might just want to make sure you get all dry first.
They've got cats that look like just like Adventuring and Zephyr, and they make fantastic drinks. Let's go take a look. Let's go there and take a look. It's on me. Right on. How nice would it be to pet a purring cat on a cold, stormy day?
Oh, cats are like the best. Cats are like my spirit animal.
Yo, it's on you. I'll get a tall one. Just kidding. Exactly. Our sorrow won't only be others' laughing stock. The rival shippers are only being jealous. Well, we've got Velvy and they've got nobody. Wow, the crowd just did a... The crowd.
I'm assuming that's what it was supposed to be.
The crowd did a 180 then and there. That's a an experienced host. You might call that charisma. Charisma of a free drink, right? Oi! A double shot lemon punch, thanks. You still ordered away, didn't you? We'll be on our way then. Take care. Swing by the exhibition. Of course. There goes the last one for the day. That was a massive train of accidents, but everyone left with a smile on their face. All this happened because Velvy cheered everyone up. Extroverts sure are something.
Uh-oh.
Huh? Oh, sorry. Please don't mind me, Windbloom Sensei. I recalled something funny.
Why are you staring me dead in the eyes when you say that?
That's not an expression for anything funny. Yeah, seriously. Go. Just go. She's got tears on her face, but she's still trying her best to shoo us off. It's something like her bright and warm self some moments ago. Looks like a different person. Or is it still her, only observed from a different side? Ellie might have never changed her mood all along. All she wanted was for everyone to go have a good time at the tea party. That's why she had been trying with all her might to save the show and cheer everyone up. When it's finally time to wind down, she just still has to face the stark reality that the party was far from her expectations.
God damn, yeah.
Why, all the settings were everyone's hard work. Everyone came because they trusted me in the first place. I didn't deliver the promise. I failed everyone. I don't think that's how it is. Hey, you're still here, Windbloom Sensei. Get going. Remember to tell my friends. I'm alright when you're back on campus. You're crying. I can't leave you alone like this. That's a bit cheesy. See, I told you I wasn't a creator like Windbloom Sensei. I'm a mere mortal. I love Aven Zephy. I really do. It's just that there's so little I can do for Aven Zeph. I can't perform miracles. I can't write. I can't draw. This is all I can do. It sucks I can't even manage to do this part right. I know I've never been a sucker, so why can't I do this right? If you ask me, I'd say it's because you're doing something that's even harder, Velvy. Something harder? I'm doing what everyone can do. Lining beautiful sentences together, drawing touching scenes. That's the kind of unique acts that are difficult. No, I actually think it's easier this way. Writing can be hard at times, but it's all my own ideas. Creators, at least when creating, have to face only themselves. Even if you make a bloop here and there, you've got a lot of wiggle room in the world to make up for. What you're doing, Velvy, requires you to face the entire world. The stadium, the staff, the products, the freight, the catering, and even the hurricane. You need to remember countless names and info Contact everything, calculate every penny, make sure the whole thing runs smoothly. Any single bit of fault can stall the whole event. You made this sound incredible. It's actually not that hard, though. I mean, it can get troublesome, but I have fun doing this. Because Windbloom Sensei, don't you think that there are surprisingly few gods who show themselves and walk around among us mortals? The metaphor still doesn't sound right, but going by my instincts feels kind of right. Oh, sweetie. Only mortals can befriend other mortals. Two mortals meeting each other take an infinitesimal, wow, that is a word, chance that makes the whole process almost as good as a miracle. On top of such a slim chance, I met you. Ever since the first time I read your work, I recognized the definitive difference between you and me. Why, though? I still want to keep a goddess on my side and make her my friend. I do. Please be my friend. Let's have fun together in the future. Oh. Hold her hand. Oh, there you go. Windbloom Sensei still gotta be this adorable. I may not be the person of words, but I rarely call anyone adorable. Please remember this. Zoe's face is still decorated with tears, but she's already smiling brightly again. She felt better because of me. I never knew I could do this. Speaking of which, it still feels weird. Did I tell you about this or not? Before this nickname, I used to go by the name Hurricane Slurp. Yeah, I would have never expected that a real hurricane would come around and blow all the plans away. Don't tell me it's my old name that summoned this hurricane. No, no, no. That couldn't have been the case. And so I've decided the next Avon's FT party will have to be absolutely perfect. Make sure you maybe, like, do it at an indoor venue, though, just to make sure that, you know, in case of weather, you can actually, like, all your set dressings and stuff like that can stay inside. Perfect as in the next level perfect. Perfect as in written down in history kind of perfect. I'll give everybody a dreamy time. Every single second will exude ecstasy. By the time the party's over, everyone will love Avon stuff even more. If any host manages to pull this off, it's gonna be me. Am I right? Windbloom Sensei? Schedule complete. Main event completed. Oh my goodness. Oh hey, I have time to actually write something. Let me move to the atelier. Let me collect all this. I don't know what that one was. Can't cancel that. Go to that atelier. Oh wait, sure what's up? No. Can I start another one? No empty slots. Okay. I guess it'll be done when it's done. But for now, before the story gets too crazy, look at them enjoying their cake. They're so cute. That story got, like, a little intense, but it's like, yeah, I had, like... Here I go again, putting like in almost, like, every other phrase. But yeah. This one was definitely a... This one was definitely one of those moments of realizing that, oh my god, I felt like so much on so many different levels. I felt like so much of it, like, that's why when I was doing those little, like, life lessons with Zephy, and I'm just like, why is this so familiar? Oh wait, I have felt this before. I've never felt so called out in this game than I have today. But yeah. I'd like Velvet Yummy. Velvet Yummy is really sweet. This game is like really cute. It's definitely like one of those for like days where I'm feeling being very self-indulgent. And sometimes I need to explore this ship a little bit. because my love for adventuring will never die. I say, staring at the plushie that's sitting right next to my desk. I say with the aventurine staring me dead in the eye every single time he stares at the nihility. Ah! Yeah, sorry, Ava. Everest. There we go. I almost called you Avis by accident. But yeah, I need to do the this day is like this entire day of this game was just like calling out Zephyr today. I was feeling very called out on several occasions. But yeah, I definitely want to do this again. I need to pick like different days where we're just like doing a bit of a self-indulgent day where we're just vibing. It's because the A and the V. It's because the A and the V are so close together. My brain like auto corrects and fills in. And I just like, nope, Avarice, the wolf, the homunculus wolf. I need to keep that straight. I'm a silly person. But yeah, I'm going to wrap up for the day because I don't want to stay here. Excuse me. Too terribly long because Zephy still needs to actually like get some proper sleep so she can, you know, function. I need proper sleep so I can function. And yeah. Need proper sleep to function and get myself slowly feeling more and more better as time goes on because I want to get over my cold now. I want to be like fully over the stuffy nose. I want to be over it. It's not even like that bad, but yeah. Do I need a Halley's time? Yeah, I had fun. This game is adorable. Like I said, if you're interested in like any Yumeshipping or like just shipping in general, this game is like relatively inexpensive on Steam and it's pretty fun just to mess with. Like I said, it's a very self-indulgent thing and some of the fanfics are very much like autofill. You're not fully writing anything yourself, but if it inspires you to like just sit there and have like a little fun sensation of creating your own shipping stuff, then it's like go for it. I encourage it as long as it's within the realm of your own imagination. But yeah, that's it. That is Zephy's soapbox for the day. I'm gonna head out so I can go get some sleeps. I will see you all on Thursday for, excuse me, Pokemon Legends ZA tomorrow, Legends ZA on Thursday, so we can go and do finding a ground type shiny Pokemon so we can continue the storyline. It'll be a little bit more of a just chatting stream that day, but yeah. I need to go get some sleeps. So yeah, I will see you guys on Thursday, okay? Have a good rest of your night. Thank you for stopping by. Do not forget that your support always means the world to me, whether you are lurking or just chatting. So, yeah. Feeling a little sentimental right now. I've got to go before I get too sentimental. Watch the cuties on the screen. Alright. Have a good night, okay? Bye-bye! Bye-bye! Bye-bye, bye-bye! Bye-bye!